Self-publishing is the best way for authors to have full control over their book. It also allows for higher royalties than traditional publishing. Amazon is one of the biggest online retailers in the world, so most authors choose their platform to publish on. But should you? I'm LatoyaNicole, and I help online entrepreneurs create passive income through selling journals, coloring books, workbooks, and more. Amazon has been great for me and my coloring book business, as well as other self-published authors I know. So today I'm going to be discussing the pros and cons of selling on Amazon. So don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe below, and let's get into it. Although I recommend spending money on your book, you do have the option to publish on Amazon KDP for free. For example, let's say you want to create a prompt journal. You can use sites like canva.com. Simply go ahead and start getting your interior together, make some lines on a page, and then ask some questions that your customer is going to respond to after they purchase the journal. This is what they're going to write on the lines. You do that with a couple of different prompts after you find a specific niche that you're going to, sell to or create the book for. And you can download that as a PDF file, upload it to your KDP account, and simply get a free ISBN number and start selling your book. So the second pro is you do not have to store any inventory. Amazon KDP is a print-on-demand service, so when your customer orders your book, Amazon then prints the book, ships it to them, and handles the customer service. So this is a plus for people who do e-commerce that may not want to head on to the post office. Some people don't like packing up their own orders and going to the post office. So if this is a con for you with doing that, then you can certainly use KDP as an option where you don't have to do that or handle customer service inquiries, responding back and forth to emails. You don't have to do any of that because Amazon handles all of the hard labor for you. Number 3, KDP is pretty easy to follow. So they have all of these learning tools on the back end that you can actually go through and start learning if you have questions about the publishing process. It's straightforward in that it asks for the title, the description, the keyword information. You simply just follow the steps that it's asking you, and it's pretty easy to follow. If you make a mistake, you can easily correct the mistake. Number 4, people trust Amazon. So that means that it's easier if you, for example, don't have a following or don't have like a social media audience or have never built a brand before. This is what I used at the beginning when I was building my brand, because Amazon allowed me to get organic traffic, which means that people are already on Amazon searching for certain things and they're ready to buy. They have their credit card stored. Just think about your own personal self. You probably have things in your cart now on Amazon. That's how your customer is. So you get plenty of organic traffic because people are already searching for your type of book. And you also have the option to use paid ads to get traffic to your account. The next pro tip, you get a chance to create passive income. This is by far one of the best things that I enjoy about creating the books on Amazon is that although we say passive income, is more so semi-passive income because you do have to still maintain the books and get traffic to your books and things like that. But the great thing about it is you publish the book one time and then you continue to make sales over and over and over from this same book that you published just once. Next, you get an opportunity to publish under a pen name if you desire. A pen name is a name that you can use to not show who you are. So for example, let's say you're already an author, you already have a specific niche, like me for an example. If I already sell coloring books and my niche is specifically Black and brown women, celebrating Black and brown women, right? But let's say now I want to dibble and dabble in another type of niche. This may be confusing for my already audience that I have. So I may want to create pen names for another niche where no one knows who I am. I don't have to be the face of that brand, but I can simply self-publish books under any name that I choose to put the books under. Okay, and your last pro is you get to keep 60% of your publishing royalties. Now, this could be a pro or con for some people. It could be a pro because Again, when I first started, I did not have an audience. So if you're like me and do not have an audience, this could be a pro for you because you're keeping your money and you're building your audience as well because you're getting to use Amazon's customers to build your platform. It could be a con if you already have an audience because you're going to feel like you're losing money by giving Amazon that percentage. So for you, it may be beneficial if you want to publish on KDP for you to go on your back end and order your author copies, which are a discounted rate, and you get them for much cheaper. And then you could take those copies and sell them on your website for whatever cost you want. And, you get to keep all of your money. Okay, now let's get into some of the cons. If you don't understand the algorithm, you won't make many sales. When I started in 2018, like I said, there weren't many coloring books. I actually couldn't find any that looked like me, that had women like me on the cover. So during this time, there wasn't so much competition. Now, if you go to KDP and you type in Black Girl Coloring Book or Coloring Book Celebrating Black Women, you're going to see a lot of coloring books because the market has gotten more popular since I've started in 2018. So it's imperative that you understand Amazon's algorithm. You need to study it. You need to figure out what works for your books. In my opinion, the two most important things about your book is going to be your book cover and your title. You need to strategically title your book. Don't just put some title that doesn't have any keywords or anything about your book in that title. It needs to be very, very strategic. The next con, if you want to get your book into a physical bookstore, Amazon won't get you there. So if it's been your lifelong dream to see your book on a bookshelf and you want to go into a bookstore and see your book, KDP won't help you with that. But once you actually go through the publishing process, if you select expanded distribution, your books can start showing up online through sites like Walmart.com, Target.com, BarnesandNobles.com, and things like that. If you want to get into a physical bookstore, you're going to want to look into sites like Ingram Spark. And the last con, you don't own your customers. So that means if you get a customer, you can't email them and let them know about any updates or any new books you may have. You don't have any of the customer information such as their name, their email address, or any way to contact them because those are Amazon's customers. So this is why I do suggest that you also have a website so that you can get your customer information. That way you can keep in touch with your audience as you start building it. And just as a disclaimer, although I am a bit biased because Amazon has made me over 6 figures in my business, just make sure before you decide if you're going to publish on Amazon or if it's right for you, do your research and then make the best decision. I hope this has been helpful. And if you're new to publishing and you want to know how to publish your first low content book for free, specifically a journal, go ahead and click the link in my bio to download my free guide that walks you through step-by-step how to publish your first low content book on Amazon. See you next time, guys. Bye-bye.